Hello, how's it going everyone? Back again for another episode. Today we are going to do some interesting things. Some of them will be smelting sand, also replacing the floor with glass, inspecting my aspen trees, and maybe getting some saplings to plant even more of those trees. And then, if we have any more time left, maybe we will do something else. So, first things first, let's check the furnaces. Here in my furnace, I have 70 glass, and in the other furnace, I have also 70 glass. In grand total, I have about 200 units of glass, and for one hallway floor I need about 350, if I remember correctly my yesterday's calculations. This means that we need to gather a bit more sand. A good place to gather sand would be any place where you can see sand. This right here sand does not have any grass growing on it, so I can easily harvest it. This is what I choose to do, and here we go. I will harvest about 150 blocks or so of sand, and then put it in the furnaces. Pick up the rest of the glass that has smelted. Although we have one problem, our shovel has disappeared, and our shovel disappeared because it broke, and it broke because we used it too much. As you know or may not know, the cobblestone tools are not very durable. You would prefer to have something like iron tools, or maybe something even better. Unfortunately, I do not have access to those materials, at least not yet. Maybe in the near or long-term future I will have access to those things. Another shovel has broken. I will check my inventory. I have 170 blocks of sand. I think this is enough to smelt, so we have it for one hallway. Let's do exactly that. Our furnaces have finished with the task that we have assigned to them. This means that I will put more glass, and then we can perfectly wait for that glass to smelt. While we wait, we will not waste time and go to our aspen trees. Those aspen trees have 6 trees in one location. What I want to do is harvest 2 trees from the sides. That way I can gather some more saplings and expand my forest. This is unfortunately necessary, otherwise I will not be able to get more saplings. Here we go. I have put a ladder. That way I can climb and harvest. Sounds easy enough, but when you have to do it, it is not entirely that easy. Seems like I have run out of ladders, so I will make more ladders. You will have to excuse me while I make the ladder. It will take just a moment. Thank you for your patience. I have just made 15 more units of ladder. I pressed shift instead of space, so that meant that I went down instead of up. This is a very nice way to gather wood, because you do not have to put cobblestone blocks. I can just climb through the ladder and easily and without much problem access the aspen wood that I have planted. As you can see, this is quite a nice way to harvest, and maybe this will be maybe nobody even does it like that, so I could be one of the first people that started doing it. Though I am not sure, I do not want to boast or appear like I am very smart. Now, we have harvested one tree from the side, and then we will harvest another one from the other side. This one seems a bit smaller, so I will not need to take ladder. I have exactly as much reach as necessary without a ladder. The tree is now disappearing, and the leaves should drop at least a few saplings. Let's wait for that to happen while the sun is setting in the horizon. Unfortunately, I do not see any saplings, so that is a problem. I will have to maybe remove a few more of those leaves. Unfortunately, not even removing the leaves gave us any saplings. But we have enough in our inventory. We have harvested 4 saplings. Oh, look at the sun setting in the horizon. Looks kinda neat, I would say. That means we have harvested 2 trees and got two extra trees from that. I will put them over here possibly. That way it looks kinda neat. Maybe this will be fine, just like that. We will have to wait for it to grow. From those 2 aspen trees we have... Oh wait, I have leaves, aspen tree leaves. What if I put them and then smash them? Do I get a sapling or not? Let me see. I kinda wonder. Oh no, it appears like you do not get an extra sapling from those. Well, that's good enough. We have harvested 17. Wait, what? We got an extra sapling. Oh, that's interesting. That is rather interesting, I would say. Let's put a torch so I can see and check out if we get any extra saplings. Do I get sapling or not? So far no sapling, so maybe I have just missed one before and thought that I have gotten one extra. Yeah, seems like there is no saplings, no additional saplings that you can get. It was just my mistake. But that does not mean that we shouldn't be happy. That means we can plant 1 extra aspen tree with this sapling. I just wonder how far apart I should put them. This will probably be good enough. Let's remove the torch and approach our dungeon. I think, oh yes, the sand has smelted. That means we can take it from the furnaces. Here, let's calculate how much we have. We have 360 units of glass. That is perfectly enough to replace 1 hallway floor. Let's do exactly that. When you walk over the glass, there is a different sound. I like it. It sounds kinda nice. This is the procedure that you have to do to replace the floor. Nothing too crazy, nothing too major, just a simple removal of the floor, and just make sure you do not remove more than 1 block. 1 block is perfectly enough to remove it. That way you can replace it with glass, and when you start digging the other hallway below, you will see the full picture, or at least that's what it should look like. Oh, my pickaxe has broken. I will have to replace it with a new one. Worry not, I have replaced it very quickly. Okay, now it is time to put the glass in the floor. Oh wait, why did I say that I need 350? I used only 50. Oh, maybe I said 350 for the entire dungeon, for all of the hallways combined. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Well, that doesn't matter. That means that we have more than enough cobblestone to last us, no, more than enough glass to last us a long time. All we need to do now is head into the hallway below and start digging. Nothing else to do except to do this thing. There is also a possibility that I could do that I could separate the hallways with glass. What I mean by that is this wall that is 2 blocks thick could be separated by glass, so I could see what's on like I could see through to the other hallway, though that would be very expensive glass wise, because you would need a lot of glass. Probably I could only do a few windows here and there just for the aesthetic purposes. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? We have gotten extra coal. This will be necessary for our sand smelting, and that is a lot of coal in one place. I think that's 8 units of coal. 8 units of coal concentrated in just one place. That is rather lucky, I would say. Not usually. You usually don't get so many in one place, and there was one extra after that. Wow, with the glass ceiling, you know what's good about the glass ceiling? It is that you can see the light coming from above, and now that I can see the hallway above me, I see that the torches are being put in the wall instead of on the wall. It's like inside the wall. That way it looks a bit more neat. We should probably do that. Or maybe look at this. I just thought of an amazing idea. Since we have torches above our heads, we do not need to put any more. This is perfectly enough. This is perfectly enough lighting, because every block we mine, every block we dig, we get even more light because of our glass ceiling. As you can see, when I open up one block, we can see the light is shining through more and more. That is perfect. Though I could make it even easier for myself and just do a glass ceiling above, so natural lighting can come in and shine the light through. That way we can see very easily, at least during in the daytime. You could, I guess, dig only during the daytime. That's not a big deal, I would imagine. But most people probably would want to dig no matter if it is night or day. For those people, they probably would prefer to use torches. But this way we can easily save on the torch costs. We can put torches only every 2 dungeons. So there is the torches on this dungeon, and then I will put the torches only on the next one. And also I have thought of a even better idea. For it to give more light, I could, instead of putting it in the middle of the wall, I could put it on the bottom of the wall. The torches, I mean. So the torch light is shared better between two hallways, instead of if it is put a bit further like that. So it is, I guess it is not an efficient way to put it, how I placed the lightning. Oh, another pickaxe has broken. Worry not, I have many more in my inventory. I'm pretty sure that yesterday I made quite a lot of those pickaxes, so now I don't need to worry at all about running out of them, and I sure do not need to worry about running out of any cobblestone. Here we are now at the end of the hallway. We will be able to see how well it looks. That's going to be very nice to look at. Let's see. And I should probably replace the glass over here too. Replace the ceiling, I mean. Here, entire hallway has been digged through. We don't have too much lightning, but it is perfectly enough to see where we are going, and kind of creates this nice mood, because let me replace the ceiling over here too, because this is part of the hallway anyway. This is it. One hallway is now finished. Let's see how it looks like. Okay. Well, this is not bad at all, I would say. Kind of neat. If we had a lot of digging going on at the bottom, it would look much better, but even now it looks not so bad. When you look at it, it's not bad at all. Maybe adding lightning every hallway would be the best, but let's see. Maybe that's what I should do. I feel like we are lacking some lightning. Let's put some more lightning, and let's match what's above, and by that I mean let's match where the torch is put above, so it looks a bit more tidy. That shouldn't take too long. I would say 2 minutes and we'll be done. Since I put a torch about every 7 blocks, it won't take me too long to finish this work. Well, it's not even 2 minutes. That took me about 1 minute. So 1 minute of work for such nice progress is definitely not bad. Okay, this looks very bright now. There is a lot of light coming in, and we can now take a walk above. How does it look? I would say it looks better. To me it looks better. That is perfect. The question now becomes, how do we connect and start digging another hallway? And that is probably very easily answerable. Just dig 3 blocks further. So 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And we start from just like this. Exactly how we did it at the top. Replace the ceiling with glass. Over here too. Here we go. We have the beginnings of another hallway, but that will have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, I do not have any more time for today, but when I finish all of this floor, it should look fantastic.